All right, so in this one we do have the new Zenkai kit for Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, obviously the LFUI Goku, the purple one from a couple Black Fridays ago. I believe it was 2 years, 3 years. So clearly an old unit. Finally got his Zenkai. Oh, I already see something unique here. Interesting. Let us get into the details. Just so you know, when the game goes back up, it's 2 a.m. Ambulance, W back there, and then how the game goes back up for PvP is 5 a.m. So this showcase will not happen until 5 a.m. Eastern, which will be about 5.5 hours after this video goes up. So there's nothing that can be done about that, and that's what's happening tonight. So step for that showcase, because that will be next. But let us go on to the details of Mr. UI Sign Goku. So, main ability, You Cannot Stop Me Now. Draw the Ultimate Arts card, Autonomous Assault next. Restores health by 30% and ki by 50. Restores own unique gauge by 50% and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. Obviously, he did not restore his gauge on prior main ability, so now he does restore his gauge. This, by the way, is the first Zenkai to have a unique gauge, so factor that into what might happen to his kit here, right? They did say, by the way, his green card does have Cover Null now on the landing of it for 5 timer counts. By the way, that green card is a long animation, so if you miss it, you're getting comboed. If you don't miss it, well, you're doing great, because you got Cover Null then. Then, first unique, 25% damage inflicted against Tag Fusion Warrior cannot be cancelled. You already had that. Then applies one effect itself when battle starts. 80% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Reduced damage by 40% cannot be cancelled. 50% security recovery cannot be cancelled. -5 to strike and blast arts cost cannot be cancelled. To mention something, his strike stats higher than his blast stat, but he's a range type unit. I assume that'll be fixed when we see the stat spread for this unit. That his blast will be higher than his strike. But if it's not, I would say just build this guy's strike. He has good equips either way, just to point out. But he has a range-based unit right now, while reading this, as a higher strike stat. Continuing, the full effects occur, according to our timer counts, he lasts with current character. So the longer he's in, the more damage he gets. At 3 counts, he gets ki by 30, and 20% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. At 6 counts, he gets ki by 30, and 30% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. So actually solid stuff there. I think that was shortened, or something was like added somewhere on this, but nonetheless, I think it's easier to get now than it was prior. Then, second unique, reduces damage received from a Tag Fusion Warrior by 15% cannot be cancelled. W, against UVB coming out for part 3. W. Hopefully, it is not a yellow for this guy's sake, right? He's got a yellow ultra as well. Then he does have his cover changes against both arts, strike or blast. Obviously, can't do that there. Can auto dodge, consumes 30% of his unique gauge to his own gauge there. On taps, strike or blast, and then you cannot obviously pop this if your gauge is insufficient, if you're in the middle of something, yada 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 yada. Then it decreases passively over time and increases passively while he's on standby, as it always has been. His new unique. Fly occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Restores ki by 30, 20% damage inflicted. He goes neutral defensively 5 timer counts, and short ally sub counts by 1. Also minusing enemy card draw speed by 1 for 5 timer counts. Neutral defensively. To give a character like UI Goku a neutral defense while he's meant to auto dodge is interesting to me. So you're going to swap mid combo, because you're going to get the card draw speed, debuff, and then defensive neutral. And you'll get damage inflicted for later on, and you also lower your sub count. Actually, lets your Pan come in soon, because you're running one Sun family with Pan. It's an interesting situation. That's interesting to give him that. Okay. I just don't expect it for UI Goku to get some defensive utility, and he got that here, right? Then, his last unique applies fly effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 20% damage received 10 timer counts. Inflict attribute downgrade minus 20% to health restoration 10 timer counts. And minus 20% to ki recovery for 10 timer counts. Not bad. That's pretty good. I mean, I like that, right? It obviously helps him be more lethal, because he'll get more debuffs going and going and going. Always lower sub count. Have the auto dodge. That could be really strong if you run like Ultra Rose UI Goku together, because Ultra Rose debuffs 30%, doesn't he? And then this Goku, 20% debuff there. That's 50% debuff. If they're not immune, and not many units are immune right now, Kid Buu being one, yes, but like the others, Rose, Goku, Frieza, yada yada, they're not immune. It's pretty spooky stuff going on there. And then applies one effect itself. If own remaining health is 50% or below, activates once. He gets a green card. Restores health by 20% and ki by 30, and then 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Okay, blue card, 20% to special damage inflicted, 10 timer counts upon activation, gets gauge back 30% on hit. Green card is restoring health by 10% and key by 50, 25% damage inflicted, card draw speed, 15 timer counts there, and then 5 counts of cover null, combos into Strike, Blast, or Blue, or Ultimate. Then he does Zenkai buff, purple Unireps, as it's probably figured, right? As we do have Goku Frieza. It's actually Zenkai buffs LFG in there, and Lavender, you know, Lavender the GOAT, gets Zenkai buff. I think that's it, right? I think I'm not forgetting. Oh, actually, is EX Vados Unireps? She's not in the tournament, so I don't know if she's using reps. But nonetheless, that's also Zenkai for her, if that does apply to her. Z ability obviously being Blast Attack and Defense there. Once again, we'll see his stats. From reading this, though, I don't get some worrisome impression of, like, overpowered or underpowered. I just think he already had good stats, right? The pseudo is fine on stats. He got more damage, which is what he wanted. He got some utility, even, which is something unexpected for this unit. He needed a modernization, I guess you could call it. And, you know, compared to, like, what VB got or Rose got, he got a lot more than VB and Rose, right? He probably got equivalent to, like, Evo. Actually, he got probably more than Evo, because Evo has some blocked with the card draw speed. It's probably a little bit more than Evo what's going on here, but a little bit less than Forku, because Forku got a lot. Like, he needed a lot, right? Bro had a plot equip, he was still struggling, yada, yada, yada. This Goku, he got damage, he got some utility, and he got some debuffs. This is kind of what he wanted. I feel like this isn't underwhelming and overwhelming in any sense. I'm just content with it. Like, reading this, I'm just like, okay, it's cool that he debuffs, great, that's helpful, but, like, yeah, no, there's nothing that's bad here. I'm just curious his stats, because again, if he's more strike-based still, and you run with Ultra Rose, again, that debuff situation is very nice for you there. You run with Pan, let's say you run God Key, exactly like that. Or Sun Family Leader Ultra Rose, I guess you could do that, right? And you have Ultra Rose, Pan, UI Goku. You have a lot of debuffs, you have a lot of support. UI Goku's going to hit hard because there's a lot of damage inflicted now, because you got a lot more damage here. You just have a very much thriving situation. You got the debuffs going on, you got the support going crazy there. Good Zenkai buffs exist on those teams as well, so you could theoretically make something happen with that kind of trio mesh, or at least that duo of UI and Rose there, right? If not, just run, you know, this guy and hit together, and then have whatever else as your third. You're probably not going to lose the entire game. But nothing crazy. I'm down for this, honestly. He needed modernization of damage numbers. He got modernization of damage inflicted. He's going to have high Strike Attack and Blast Attack. He still already has high Strike Attack and Blast Attack comparably to other units. So, I'm down. Not really going away. Usually you have like a early opinion based off just reading stuff, but it just seems fine. More than Rose, more than VB. Those are lackluster Zenkais to this day. Evo and Forku are definitely the better ones, Forku being the best one. And I'd say he got more than Evo in like things he probably wanted, which was damage, some utility, and some disruption-esque thing, and he kind of has that here, no? Solid! What do you guys think of UI Goku Zenkai kit? And I'll see you guys in the next one for a showcase.